What's going on? Y'all tuned into another episode of Exposure. I'll be your boy, the Global Zoe, and I'm with the gang.
Biddines.
Drego Mill.
And today's show is brought to you by Sovereign Brands. So shout out to that Bel Air, Lux, Vion, Deacon, and that McQueen, Exposure's official drink of choice.
It's all about exposure. You need the exposure. You gotta touch the streets. You need that street credibility. You need that promotion. And that's what exposure provides for the people.
Working million that makes him side out here at MIA, grinding like I always do. Watching Exposure.
Getting hit in the head with that exposure. You know what it is, them down dogs, Raylo, #1 DJs, #1 promoters for show from Palm Beach. It's exposed. It's wide open now.
Y'all check it out, you know what I'm saying? Keep it locked all over Florida.
And you are watching Xposure.
And today we got a special invited guest, the one and only 1040.
Salute, brother.
Hey, so salute. What's good, my G?
Man, one day at a time, bro. Still, you know what I'm saying? Behind these projects, behind FL Studio, getting to it, bro. You already know.
Yes, sir. 1040. Hey, listen, man, we've been on a mission. And before we even started this show, I've been hearing your name throughout the city from a lot of cats who got a lot of qualifications. And it's just kind of ironic how after me and you shared this story, but after the Oscar interview drop and the clips drop, you know, I mean, you left a positive, good message, and you and I've been in contact since. And I'm like, dang, you talk about everything aligning and perfect. So now we got you, and we can get your story documented, and you could put us on the game from the producer side.
For sure, I'm with that, bro. For sure.
Yes, sir. So 1040, man, like what part of Florida are you repping?
Hey. Man, I'm from West Palm Beach. I'm from downtown Tamron Ave, man. You already know. I got love for everybody. You hear me?
All right, that's what's up.
Downtown, baby, man. You already know from Tamron. If you know about Tamron,
yeah,
you already know it for sure.
Okay, so you was there with the whole Gangsters and Thugs when Gangsters and Thugs was popping.
Man, listen, I got my own. I had to do the damn song to that shit before. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. I try to do like a song for like the soundtrack, have my music like in the background and everything. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, and I had linked up with Raylo like probably like a year or two after, and then he shot my first music video actually. Raylo.
Oh wow.
No. Okay.
Music video.
Raylo.
Oh yeah. You all the way Tamron. If Raylo shot the music video,
yeah.
Raylo shot my first music video, and if you know Raylo music videos.
Yeah,
tell you, boy.
Okay. No, that's what's up. That's what's up.
For sure.
So, how you got the name 1040?
Man, listen, man, it's a long story. I'll be here all day. I can't tell nobody right now. It's still a mystery to everybody. What time come, everybody. But it's so crazy. JT really not my producer name though.
No,
it's really JT. Like if everybody really know me from back then, it's really JT.
Just the initials.
So
just the initials JT.
What's I said again?
The initials, just the initials JT, or is it spelled differently?
Nah, JT, just JNT. Just
okay.
JT. Okay. Like when I shot the video with Raylo, it was JT for sure.
Okay. I remember the name Trillion, but I didn't connect it to 1040 at all.
See, JT was kind of more when I was rapping, whatever. Trillion. Really, it's kind of like Trillion mode, and I tapped into the producer side. You know what I'm saying? So it's really Escobar Trillion, really. Okay. Like, because it was called Trap House Production. I'm thugging, right? So it was called Trap House Production back then. You feel me? So, because it was like the rap game, just like the dope game. So, you feel me? Like, if I'm finna be the best, I'm finna be the best. You know what I'm saying? Never do this shit. And who the Esco, you know what I'm saying? Escobar Pablo. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? So, Esco. And then, you know, I want to be a tree now. But I'm real at the same time, so I put the REAL, so Trillion.
So you went back because I remember the Escobar before. Like I remember seeing that around.
Yeah. So
that's what's up. So what got you in the music? I mean, what made you get into production and producing?
Shit, bro, really just vibing, listening to music. Music was just, you know how I just growing up in the black household, bro. Music every day. Just going through my mama's CDs, my grandparents' music, vinyls and tapes and all that shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I remember I used to have like the little Walkman CD player, and now I like take the auxiliary cord from the headphone shit, and I kind of like halfway stick it out, and then that shit will fucking like just play the instrumental a little bit. And I'm like, oh shit, the instrumental just playing, ain't no vocals. So I was just being a little badass, just playing with electrical shit, and then I kind of got intrigued by the sounds, and I was like, man, let me mimic this shit, and start sampling, playing with the turntables at the crib a long time ago, and fucking up vinyl CDs, fucking that bitch up. Ain't trying to scratch it, but I'm just scratching that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And, fast forward, I had got FL Studio probably like 2007, 2008. FL Studio.
Yeah, you was on there early.
Hell yo, no VSTs, nigga, no sound.
Yeah,
nigga, my shit sound like some Soldier Boy shit. You feel me?
That's where that 808 that later ended up becoming very, very popular in them early FL Studios. That was the first place I ever heard that 808 that knocked the way it was knocking, because everything else was more boom bapish. The kicks was clean. It was beautiful. They sound good, but FL Studio had this 808 that was just in there. You could just turn up the game. They just had simple functions. You can do stuff that you really needed, like engineers that was in the Pro Tool area to do some of the stuff. And FL Studio had like the cheat code, the way it just tweak it. You know better than me what 808 I'm talking about. Man, that thing was thumping. I remember
that vintage 808.
That vintage one. Listen, they later took that out. They later made it where you had to purchase it, and then once they started getting into the plugins and stuff like that. Because I remember I did an upgrade when it was Fruity Loops and went to FL. But I remember I was trying to find that one that 808 that was knocking. I could not find it for nothing. They ain't even have the whatever the nozzle was to tweak it and make it hit as hard as you want to. They ain't even have that no more. I was like, oh, they moved.
Bruh, like FL, that was a few producers, they like the older FL Studio, not kind of like the new ones. They like the older FL Studio. It just hit different, frequency wise.
They have it on the side. Yeah, I see that. They have the new one and the old one on the older computer.
So now that year you jumped on Fruity Loops, and you talking about 2007. Like I remember everybody jumping on the Motif and the Triton, like back around that time. Like everyone was using standard keyboards. So you one of them, or you started with Fruity Loops?
Man, I was FL Studio all the way, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing about me is like, I was young without making music, so it's kind of like everybody else who I was around, they were using keyboards, like Great, like Shy, Clip, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody using hardware type shit. You feel me? I'm using software. So that pretty much it, bro. Really, and always, but I ain't gonna lie, I want to go hardware though. Like, you feel me? Like them sounds, so you feel me? It's just like a sound. It's just like the connection of you and that keyboard. So the music go hit different for sure.
Yeah.
But I tried a few beats with hardware. That bitch came out clean. Like the mixing, like that bitch done for sure.
What got me every time was that when you had to drop the beat track by track, or you had to bring those little aux cords, the midis, shit, and bounce each instrument one at a time.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Bro, you had to record each. That's what I'm saying. Like my first studio I used to go to was Goldfingers, GOB Studios.
Okay, I remember that.
GOB Studios, and like when I was thugging, I was with One Stop Entertainment at the time, T Reed and One and everything. And every Friday was our sessions, and Chris the Great was one of the producers. They used to come produce for some of the artists for One Stop. And he'll play beats. Him and T Harley.
T Harley.
Nah, T Harley. T Harley.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, T Harley, him and them boys playing beats for like Cool Cake and all them boys and shit. T-Dot come to the studio. And when them boys done playing beats and them boys fuck with the beats, Goldfinger, he used to bitch record each individual sound. And then I'm like, damn, that's what y'all used to do back there. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Nah, bitch, it's a snap of a finger, bitch, on FL Studio, bro.
That's it.
Yeah. No, because back then people were picking on you. If you pull up, I make beats on Fruity Loops, it wasn't a thing. Like everyone's like, you don't got a motif, you don't got a Triton. I remember people didn't understand Fruity Loops the time you were messing with it. Now it's like I didn't see the biggest producers. That's what they opening up to rock out.
Real shit.
Was embarrassed to represent that they was making beats in FL because you almost, I don't know, you just stereotype. You was stereotyping them like, oh, you ain't a real producer. You just clicking in, and it was people. I started off just clicking things, and I'm like, oh, the hi-hat going in, and then you throw a snap, and you're like, oh, this kind of sounding good. But I didn't deserve at that point. I didn't deserve to be a producer because of I wasn't really going in with the interfacing, learning the interfacing, and all these other things that you can tweak to get into like the craft of it, to where you're like, oh, this is a different science. You like inside of the music. You're not just physically pressing the keys or the buttons. You inside. You seeing the components of the science that make the synthesizers and all that type of stuff. Like you within it.
So I know everybody got that struggle phase in the beginning when you first making beats. You know, you like, man, nah, this ain't it. At what point did you know you had something like, yo, I actually could make beats now? At what point did you know you had something before you could submit it or let another artist jump on or rap on one of them?
Shit, I rap on my own beats first.
I was just about to ask you. That's
what I'm saying. So the song that I had did, I had made my first song when I was 16. I made my own beat.
Okay.
I did that bitch on one take, and then was I seen the reaction, people fucking with it. And I ain't gonna lie, I had put my phone number on the end of the song. I thought I was Mike Jones, goddamn bitch. You better call me. So bitch, I was like, yo, it's your boy JT, call me. So I put out the phone number. People calling me late night, bro. I fuck with the song, bro. Send me some whoop de whoop, blah, some beats, blah, blah, like. And I'm 16 at the time, type shit. And that when I knew when I had it, you know what I'm saying? And it just went from that to just, you know, then I'm at studios, and you know, they're like, damn, G, you made beats too? I'm like, yeah. So that's how I kind of got my name too. Like I was rapping, but like, oh damn, you made beats too? I'm like, yeah. So just word of mouth, bro, really. And I'm like, damn, it could go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Hell
You ever had that one beat you created and you felt like it was that one that you didn't want to give up?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's actually probably maybe a couple of them. You feel like you still got them still to this day? Like a couple of that you don't. Go ahead.
Nah. Keep going.
Like you feel like, you know, because as a producer, like I know, like you create that one, you're like, damn, should I get this to well? Should I keep it? Or should this go to this certain rapper or this singer, whoever? Like I know it's in the pocket. I know you got that in the folder. Do you still got something like that to this day?
No, to be honest, bro, I don't hide beats. I don't cover beats. Like, bro, you could be an unknown artist, bro. I'm gonna play my hardest beat. I'm dead ass here. Like, I never cover beats before. Okay. I never cover beats. You know what I'm saying? I never cover beats.
Respect you for that.
Yeah, that's
tough.
Important. That's tough.
I never cover beats for my life ever. So yeah, for sure.
So how would you describe your style? If there is a style, how would you describe it?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of like, it's like all, I mean, cause I come like the music that I kind of came from, like musically background came from all over. So it's kind of like, it's like sophisticated hood nigga beats. That's what that shit is.
Hey, I like that response.
I can say there's this one particular style that I heard from you that it's a distinctive style. It reminds me of like Texas, but the classic Texas that have it's this southern twang, but it's also bluesy, but it have this groove that just make you want to like you make this certain face when you hear it. It's not hard. It's heavy. It's full, but it's southern. Like when you think of a southern beat that you might hear an old Swisher House or Pimp C, the way you just talking that slick talk, the way you have. And I heard a few beats that you had that had those elements, and it's a very rare element that not all producers, not anybody can even tap into. And I remember when the first time I was with you and you was going through some beats, it was something that I was like, whoa. I said, I don't even, it'll be rare to find somebody that make these kind. It was a broad variation of beats, but it was this one style that was just so, you're like, oh man, I don't even want to say nothing on that. I just want to listen to it and groove and be in the old school Chevy or a Cadillac, and you just smelling backwoods and going in Popeye or cornbread and just, you know, you could see with some church shoes on too.
No,
yeah, it was that one style.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Hey, let me. All right, so check this out. You ever heard of a song? Like, you ever heard a song outside of rap and hip hop that actually influenced you? Could you name one that you're like, ooh, I probably could do something with that?
Damn. Man, so much old school stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I say SOS Band.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Because Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis one of my favorite producers. So that's like a lot of my favorite producers, kind of like older producers, like Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, them boys. Like,
who put you on to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis?
My damn self, just going through my grandma, my mama CD collection. Like, bro, like my mama had 5 different CD, like 5 CD books. And it'll go from Janet Jackson to Snoop Dogg, from Prince to the Gap Band, from the Gap Band to Exhibit, from Exhibit to damn Bow Wow, from Bow Wow to fucking the Isley Brothers, from Isley Brothers to fucking Shirley Murdoch, like all type of shit, bro. Like, so that I got a whole variety of music, bro, inside. Like, you feel me? So yeah.
Damn, that's a wide range right there.
Yeah, for sure. And that just probably one damn page of a book type shit. I just named G shit. So, but when I started getting into like my personal taste of music, like my own, it was kind of more of 3 6 Mafia. Project Pat, one of my favorite rappers for sure. Like that nigga beat so hard. Like, oh damn, like DJ Paul and Juice J and all them boys.
Yeah.
And 3 6 Mafia was actually my first time, because I was buying CDs from For Your Entertainment back then and shit. I bought the CD. Never bootleg nothing. Like real fans of music. Like don't own no bootleg CD. So my first time, for sure, love. So next thing you know, I had bought me a CD. I just fucked with the cover art. Cause you know how we more visual people. I'm like, this hard. I fucked around and bought a Screwed and Chopped CD. It was a 3 6 Mafia, The Unbreakables. And then I'm like, damn, this shit sound hard. Like, you feel me? Like, so that's why you kind of say, like, subconsciously, like, kind of like more of a Southern Texas thing, because I was buying Screwed and Chopped. Like, once that, I started buying DJ Screw CDs. I bought Juvie the Great CD, Screwed and Chopped. I bought a lot of niggas CD, Big Mo CD, Screwed and Chopped. So yeah, bro, I fuck with Texas. Like, that's a big part of my music. You know what I'm saying? Background, Texas for sure.
Yeah, that's why I noticed that. Yeah, that's why I noticed that sound when I was listening to some of these beats. I was like, ooh,
hey, I love
a whole thing off of just what that is, because that was that sound is distinctive to them. It's like some warm syrup just pouring over some biscuits.
But you know what's so crazy, bro? Now that you say that, because another reason why is because also in Florida, we like shit fast, up tempo. Niggas on 5 different drills at the same time. So niggas turn. So if you play them Screwed and Chopped shit, or like that a low, slower tempo, they're like, You know what I'm saying? And you know, and if you rap on slower beats, you gotta really be popping your shit. You know what I'm saying? Too, you can't say anything on a slower beat. It kind of like expose you too with your wordplay, how you rap. So yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Do you got a certain approach when you creating records? What is your approach? Do you start with do you start with the drums? Do you start with the synths? Do you got to have a concept, or do you got to get more inspired a certain way? What's the room looking like, and how do you approach a beat?
Really, it's all about the melody. I'm picky as fuck when it comes to sounds. Like I'm more of a texture person, so it's kind of like I just can't play a chord and I'm like, that's it, and I just like like, I got to like, okay, this sound hard. Let me edit this, and then once I get the feeling of it, then I kind of like decipher it. My mind being 1,000 places at one time, so I might be making a beat like 5 minutes one way, and I might just reverse this shit or something, or just change. You know, the small things, the detail shit. You know what I'm saying? I might just change the whole beat around. So it's just about like the smallest detail of the beat that might kind of make me choose on how I want to change it, or you know what I'm saying, just go full in. Like, okay, I like this sound. I'm gonna just go stick to this and arrange it through this.
Okay.
So it's basically like sound selection, kind of like what gets me the
sound selection.
Sound selection for sure.
You start with the sounds first?
Yeah, the sounds first for sure. It's a few beats that I made with the drums first.
Yeah.
But it felt weird. Cause you know, back then I used to be on YouTube hearing niggas make beats from scratch with the drum. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I'll walk out. What the fuck is this? But then as a nigga, you know, just like you in the kitchen, you just see a nigga just putting the seasoning and all. You like, man, this shit look plain as fuck. Like, nigga just putting salt and pepper, a little paprika on this shit. But then when it's done, you be like, damn, this is the full motherfucking this busting.
It's rare. It's rare for you to start just with the instruments and the percussions just off rip. You because I'll do it too. I'll start off that way, but I already got the melody, you know, going in my head, and people don't know what's going wrong in the room. You know what I'm saying? So it's rare, but the melody always gets you to, you know, to start going instantly. Because now when you start with the melody, you already got the percussion playing in your head already. People don't hear it, but you the only one that hear it in your head. So it sounds funny, but you're cooking it up already in your head.
Yeah, that's why a lot of producers don't like cooking up in front of people, because they be like, what the fuck? And like, nigga, sit your ass back, give me 20 minutes. And nigga come like, yeah, this the same beat. Like, nigga, nigga, relax.
What's the cheapest you sold a beat for?
Oh, the cheapest? Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was a $25 beat, man. I was a $50 man.
No.
But today's price is a whole different price. That was a young one. That was like,
okay.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was in high school,
I
was selling beats probably for $200, $150. Like cheap shit. But you know, if it's your dogs in the hood, you know he don't really got it.
Yeah,
man, just give me $50, bro. You feel me? That and everything. You know what I'm saying? I say a lot of niggas kind of like shun away from that humbling experience, whatever. But it's just like, nah, bro, you got to go through that type shit. You got to build your name up, word of mouth, and all that. Niggas just be feeling like they worth $1 million and
it's 21
with no motherfucking value to themselves, no credit, no nothing, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So that's how I built up my name, bro. Just humbling beginnings, just free, $25, $50, $75. You know what I'm saying? And
you worked your way up.
That, you feel me? So for sure. I was the $50 beat man back in the G. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. You put in that work and you was able to add value to your name and get what you deserve. That's dope. I think a lot of people got to approach it like that, especially when you just beginning. There's got to be a certain way to start to get your buzz and the name going before you ask for the prices that is fair. I don't even know what's a fair and I don't know what's even a fair price anymore. You know what I'm saying to you?
Really just, you know, your dope is your dope, whatever price you want to put on it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, your dope price for sure.
Yeah. So who was the first artist locally that you've worked with? Let's say in Palm Beach. Do you remember who that was?
Damn, my first.
Yeah.
Ever? Like the first person.
I'm just curious who the first person is. If we know him and where they at now. Like, yeah, I'm just curious on the first person from Palm Beach.
The shit I had did was with damn. The fuck? I'm trying to damn, you took me back in time.
Was there like a local artist that you was really excited to?
If you can't,
that first beat where you was like, oh, I'm.
You want to come to the session?
Yeah, you probably like a homeboy cousin, right?
Yeah,
it was like a homeboy, or like, come on, cousin rap too and shit. So you know how that shit be. So, but damn, I really can't tell. Probably like. So
you never know
Cool
Van.
Probably anything. Cool K probably.
Okay.
Probably
those
one of
two
them
names we know. Those two names we know, man. Shout out to Cool K. Shout out to T-Dot.
Yeah, for sure. I had like that. I was saying, like when I was 15, 16, when I had did my song, T-Dot and Cool K and them boys were there because they jumped on the song. You know what I'm saying? And off rip, they ain't know nothing about me. They ain't first time ever seeing me. And they heard it. They're like, damn, shit. Let me hop on that bit.
That's it.
Yeah, go ahead, nigga. Go ahead. Rock out. So yeah, that pretty much So I say T-Dot Cool K really the first nigga to hop on my shit. High key. Not that shit.
Shout out to T-Dot. Shout out to T-Dot. What he up to?
Man. What's up?
Can we even ask what he up to?
I haven't seen him in a minute. No, he was asking what he up to. I haven't seen him in a minute.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I really don't know, bro.
Well, shout out to T-Dot.
Yeah, shout out to them boys. God bless them boys.
I know recently I've heard you on some Trip projects. I don't know if it was the 444 album.
Mm-hmm.
I believe
the 44 album.
You produced the whole thing, right?
Not 44. I did the Introvert.
Okay.
Introvert
was the whole thing or some tracks?
The whole thing. His last project, like I ain't gonna lie, like his last projects for the past 3-4 years, I did the whole thing. Like me and Trip, man, that's my dog, man. I'm a brother right there, bro. You feel me? Like for sure. Even when I got my first big placement, Trip, like nigga, I got to me. You feel me? Like Triple J, very instrumental in my career for sure. Yeah,
so how did you meet Trip?
Shit, through OZ. Through OZ, bro. Like I started going to OZ 2011. And bro, just I met, I'm gonna give you a little history. So how what made me kind of brought the connection was I used to go to studios and give out my CDs too. I used to burn a CD, put my number on that shit. Like, bro, like I'm thugging. I'm a G at this time. I'm just thugging, bro. No manager, no nothing, bro. Just nigga, whatever I can. So I just used to burn CDs, beat CDs, and just write my name, write my number. Niggas used to call me in school. Niggas used to call me, hey, bro, you blah, blah, you trap out production beats, blah. And I think 1040's had got a hold of my beats. And me and 1040's, we had worked for a little bit.
Shout out to 1040's.
1040's. And then next thing you know, them boys PC and all them boys, they were going to OZ. And he was like, hey, bro, them boys need some beats, blah, blah. And then next thing I played beats for Cook 'em Up and all that. And then it went from, I'm at OZ spot, you know what I'm saying, every day at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, that pretty much it, bro. Just working my name. And then after that, me and Triple J probably linked up probably like 2 or 3 years. You know how you just be seeing somebody and y'all work, and then it just, you know what I'm saying? Like you keep seeing them, y'all kind of just build that relationship from there type shit.
Yes,
and,
sir.
You know, yeah, bro. And then Triple J just took it liking to my style, you know what I'm saying? And he a legend, he'll go, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? He just always looked out for a nigga, bro. And he always shouted me out to everybody like, man, you know, 1040, man, fuck with my dog, man. Lil' bro, fuck with lil' bro. So, so it was just like that too. So, you know, it's just always maintaining great relationships. And, you know, with a great name, with great relationships, bro, your name just go in all type of rooms, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay. One time for Trip. Hey, talk about your first placement, man. How'd you feel when you got that placement, man?
Man, listen, my first placement, It was NBA Youngboy. My first placement.
Hey, hold on. We got to.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Big up. Big up. I just want to pass that.
Yeah, for sure. NBA Youngboy. Hell yeah.
Yes,
and
sir.
how that came about was back from OZ Studio. Me and Double A, we been knew each other. I posted the beat online. It was so crazy, bro. I made the beat at the crib. I just posted the beat regular as fuck online. I was like, who y'all hear on it? And then Double A hit me up. He was like, oh, sound like shit for YB. I sent it to bruh. And then next thing you know, Youngboy, he right on that bitch like 4 days later. So I had posted the beat online. Yeah. And it's so crazy because we good?
Yeah, we good.
Okay, yeah. So I made the beat December 9th. And I posted it like a day or two later on like Snapchat and Instagram. And then next thing you know, I'm talking to my ex at the time. Like, I'm gonna tell you the whole crazy story. So
all right, let's do it.
So I made the beat, I posted the bitch online. Next thing you know, I'm like, okay, should I send it? This and that, blah, blah, blah. I talked to my ex at the time. I'm like, man, listen, man, it's about to, because it's in December when I made the beat. So I'm like, man, listen, man, about to be a new year. Man, nigga trying to be on top of this shit. So she like, yeah, nigga, yeah. So you know how that shit, we talk to a female, on that shit is she ain't trying to hear that shit. This thing, you know. I go back in the crib, bro, my phone like 50 missed calls. I'm talking about like, nigga, Facebook calls, Instagram call didn't exist back then. Nigga, Facebook calls, Snapchat call, I think, nigga, like regular calls. Nigga hit me up like, hey, bro, check your Instagram. Blah, blah, blah. Nigga, Youngboy, nigga put up a snippet of my shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy. So I go back to my ex. I pull up on, I'm like, bitch, look. Bitch, look at this shit. Bitch, look at my phone. So she's like, oh my God. So I'm like, yeah, bitch, yeah. So then next thing you know, he dropped that shit December 13th and everything. And bro, shit just went from there, bro. Like that fast. It went no 5-6 month process. Like that was my fastest song, bro, that ever came out. Like 4 days, bro.
So let me get this straight. You posted this beat on your Instagram?
I posted it on Instagram.
The full
Instagram
like a 3 minute worth?
What's up? Say it again.
Like 3 minutes worth, or how did it go?
Nah, hell no.
Just a snippet.
Nah, you know how you you know how you might make a song, say you in the studio and you hear a song like, man, y'all fucking with this shit. You know what I'm saying? People, you try to get feedback. So I didn't have no intention it was going to Youngboy or nothing like that, because I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So I just posted it like organically, like, who y'all hear on it? Just asking a genuine question. And some people like, oh, Kodak. And some people I said, oh, Youngboy. I'm like, the fuck. So next thing you know, I posted it on Instagram, and then Double A, he was like, oh yeah, it sounds like shit for YB. Send it to me. So I sent it to him. And then, you know what I'm saying? So that's the real story, bro. It was that fast.
Shout out to Double A for that
a nice plug.
Hell yeah. I leave that motherfucker. That bitch tomahawk slam that bitch for a nigga for sure. Hell yeah. And then me and Youngboy, we had another song called Drop Out on and then I did that with Drum Dummy. And everything. Drum Dummy, he go crazy too. Shout out Drum Dummy for sure. Hell yeah.
Salute. So let me ask you something, 1040. So when a producer like yourself get a big placement with NBA Youngboy, is it like is it safe to say it's a life-changing experience?
Yeah, for sure, because it definitely helped your career. It like one thing, it's just like your credit is just like your credit score. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like you walk in, it opened up many doors now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a hot artist on your shit and everything. So it's life-changing. When I seen that chat, like, oh damn, like what the fuck? Like, oh shit. God damn. Like, bruh, just a matter of a few days, I only made this beat. It wasn't no, bro. This wasn't no beat that I made in a fucking big studio. This was in a room.
Let's talk about it.
Nice.
So you know what I'm saying? So all the upcoming producers and shit, bro, you ain't gotta be in no fucking big ass studio or studio at all. Nigga, you be in your house and make a beat. So you kind of say I was basically like down a bedroom producer down there pretty much.
Wow.
A bedroom producer when I made that beat. G shit. Yeah, bro.
So I'm curious, like as we talking about that. So NBA Youngboy is one of the artists. Who else? Let's do a top 5. You know, I know Polo G is one of them, right?
For sure. That's my dog right there. That's my brother. For sure.
Okay. Black Youngster.
For sure. Hey, yeah, I had this shit from
Yeah. Okay. We already acknowledged Trip. If I'm not mistaken, is it a Soulja Slim credit on there as well?
Oh no. I had did that song with Wavy Navy Pooh. R.I.P.
Okay.
Yeah, I had Wavy Navy Pooh, and he did a song called Soulja Slim. I had made that beat with Shop with Ken. That's my dog, man, from Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana for sure. Louisiana show me love.
So all the viewers out there, we know this is a resume here. This is a body of work, and we know we ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah, bro.
Do you feel like you get your credit for what you do and contribute and how you put on for where you from?
Do I get my credit? You say?
Yeah. Do you feel like you get your credit for what you do and what you put on for where you from?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas see me, they be like, yo, bro, I appreciate what you do for the city, blah, blah, you put on. You know what I'm saying? And I just love giving back, you know what I'm saying, to the city and all that shit, bro. Cause it's just like I remember myself being a fan of everybody back then, like growing up. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I had bootleg some of your music too back then. Hey. So you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to you.
PS4. Was it the PS4? The big ass, big fat one, nigga. The coffee shop, all that shit, nigga. Had all and then, you know, nigga, I used to be at OZ shit back then. I'm gonna say because I don't get it. So I remember back then, I used to be on this nigga laptop, computer back then, just be going through niggas shit. I used to go through Shife Beats, all y'all niggas shit. Man, listen, I was a big fan. I used to listen to all y'all shit back then. As soon as OZ leave, listen to these nigga music type shit. Hard time. Nobody don't know. Yeah, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Bro.
Listen to rough versions and all.
Man, I'm a fan. Nigga, I remember used to be at the bus stop playing y'all boys shit for real on the small. Nigga, I didn't even have money for no damn what the shit called, the little
Bluetooth speakers,
MP3 players.
The iPod. I had one iPod before. I think somebody stole it, and I bought one for like $25, $50, I think. And what else? Like them little fake, little bullshit MP3 players and shit, bro.
Okay, yeah.
They had a lot of.
Yeah, I had y'all shit on that shit. Yeah. And on my PS4.
I asked that question because in this trickling back to some of our earlier episodes where we talk about the Palm Beach scene, we've always had people that have passed certain thresholds to where they have achieved certain things beyond just our local landscape. But for some reason, us as a community have never had a chance to benefit off of what others went out and did beyond us in comparison to other markets. So like in a certain markets, somebody did something, they got on, boom, it blew the door open for everybody. We've had people that have achieved things, whether it's production, writing, songs, touring, videos, whatever you want to call, but we have yet been able to collectively benefit off of anything that anybody have done beyond us. So that's why I asked if you feel like you get your credit. That's why I asked when we talk to Trip, we feel like what he did anybody else, and everybody's humble. We are some beautiful people, but it still keep coming back to complaints as a unit. So it's like on one end, people that's doing things, they happy and they're saying, yeah, it's all working, but then we got a lot of complaints. So then it's like, are we popping or are we not popping?
Facts. Okay, I see what you're trying to say for sure. Hell yeah. See, one thing about that, man, sometimes, how can I say this? It's like, man, when Palm Beach was really in its glory days, man, we had our own clubs. Like Palm Beach had its own nights, and like Palm Beach was just Palm Beach. Like Palm Beach was its own world. Like our own clubs, our own DJs. We was more of a unit. I think more of, and it's ugly because like a lot of people from Palm Beach, we usually be down south putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not really no musical outlet in Palm Beach, really high key. Ain't no real music label in Palm Beach, no real
media outlets.
No real media outlets and all that and everything. Cause we got the talent, but you like most of us, we have to go down south to, you know what I'm saying, where everything at. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of big artists not coming to Palm Beach in the collective. People do a lot of these niggas stay in Palm Beach because a lot of it's a top place. So a lot of niggas do stay in Palm Beach, but don't pop out in Palm Beach because we don't have no real scenery no more. Like back then, man, y'all know, man, we had niggas 5 clubs you go to at one night. You turn. You can't do that no more in Palm Beach. You can't. It's one spot, maybe 2. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Back then you had club, but you know, man, a lot of shit went on a long time ago, and it's kind of like we don't got no outlet, no nightlife in Palm Beach no more. So I think that kind of got to do with the same, because you kind of compare it to Atlanta or whatever. If you compare it, like Atlanta has a nightlife, they have everything. You know what I'm saying? They got the, you know what I'm saying, the media, the outlet, everything, production, movies. We don't got that in Palm Beach.
But 1040 at the same time, I think you know, as we talk to a lot of promoters and the event planners in the city, a lot of them didn't feel appreciated. The ones who were putting on for us, they kind of felt like artists were ungrateful.
Right.
And then at the same time, when that wasn't an issue, a lot of events I've been to, especially in the urban, we always, the fights, the shootings, the stabbings, it always messed up the venues. If I'm a business owner, this happens, this messes up my customers returning, right? I done seen it all in Palm Beach County, but we can go to Tallahassee, go to the Moon that can hold 3,000 people, and not one incident will pop off. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Palm Beach, I've been to Sugar Daddy's, like every time I've been to Sugar Daddy's, a shooting happened 3 times. I've been there 3 times. A shooting happened 3 times. I ain't never been back.
Sugar Daddies, they had titties there?
Yeah, it's a strip club.
So who's shooting with titties around?
Once we get outside, whether the altercation, different cliques see each other, it'll happen. I'm in the parking lot wrapping up with a few homies. Pop, 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 pop. Everybody running, ducking.
Yeah.
It happened every single time I went. I kid you not.
And it's sad to say, I wanted to say that, but you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, if you're from the city, you kind of know. But that's really what, that really, only thing it boils down to, the bad report card of Palm Beach of its scenery. Because it's like at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We good people, we, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to throw something, and then you know some shit go happen, especially like if you know in the midst of some shit going on, and it's like, man, you know shit go pop off 10 out of 10, not even 10 out of 10 shit go pop off. So it's kind of like, it's the safety, bro. And you know, the mayors, you know what I'm saying, in each city, they ain't going for that shit, bro.
Right. And even if I'm an investor, I ain't trying to, let's say if I did have the money, and I probably, I'm sure there are people out there who want to open the club, but because of the experiences and what's going on, they're like, you know what? Let me go open up a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Let me go do something.
A restaurant. Better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know, so.
No, I was saying that's the reason why the curfew, we got curfew, 2 o'clock curfew now. We didn't have a curfew back in the day. So
we still got that?
Yeah, ain't going nowhere. We still got a 2:00 curfew. Everything shuts down at 2.
Everywhere?
Palm Beach.
Palm Beach, you talking about West Palm?
Palm Beach
County. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Palm Beach County. Everything.
I've been out past 2.
No, closed. Like stores, restaurants, clubs. They shut down at 2:00.
Ain't nothing 24 hours in Palm Beach.
Boy, we just like an old city now, boy. Back then, when you go somewhere.
Yeah.
Listen, one time I was in Cocoa, Florida.
Yeah,
bro. When I tell you, when that bitch closed at 1 or 2, that bitch only thing open is you in the gas station. That's it. And maybe McDonald's. Shit, like we in them country towns, bro. That bitch closed at 1 or 2.
Yeah.
You might be the only, like, if you in Port St. Lucie and it's 1 or 2 a.m., bro, you the only nigga on the road, bro.
Oh yeah, it feel like everybody going.
Yeah.
Everybody going, bitch. Only you on the road.
Let's hear about that T-Pain story, man. Y'all can't go past that. I want to hear that.
Oh yeah, no, OZ in the session now. He in the session now. He said he goes tell us after.
Okay.
All right, he go tell the story.
So 1040, what you felt like? You know, what is stopping? I want to talk about the older generation. I know there's a young generation, and I'm hoping one day we can get some of them on the show and get to touch base with them. But the generation we talking about, the older generation, I want to say some of the artists who are probably over 35. What do you think is held us back, man? Like what crippled us? Why we not? I mean, we got producers with big placements, we got DJs making some noises out there, but what stopped an artist from Palm Beach really getting to the next level, taking over this whole thing?
Damn.
What would you say from it's just your perspective on, from what you've seen? What do you think held us back? Is it the marketing? Is it money? Is it egos?
I wouldn't really say the money, because it's kind of like the outlet always been here, bro. Because Miami, how everybody look at Palm Beach, Broward, and everything. You say you from same thing. You know what I'm saying? So everybody kind of always looked at us as a collective, but Palm Beach is own world type shit. So I guess probably, I don't know, type shit. I'll probably say, bro, just being on one accord. If everybody came on one accord, bro, that should be fire. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying everybody got to be on the same, like, one big label or nothing like that, but probably just, bro, probably egos, probably I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, they deserve it, they deserve that or whatever. The outlet really, bro, it was just the outlet, bro, because Palm Beach really had a sound back then. Like, Palm Beach was a scene back then, bro. Like, Palm Beach had a scene. I remember seeing that shit. Like,
and think about it, right? We just said it. We had Oscars, you had the Chucks, you had nice studios. We had Clans who could press up however you want. You want 100,000 in 2 days. Clans, you feel me? And we had places like Mirage who had local artist Wednesdays or whatever it was. We had Phantom, we had Vertigo, we had
Local
TKO,
Love.
we had Local Love. We had so many different platforms. We had 561 magazine. If we want to, if we had the Palm Beach Awards, you know what I'm saying?
Did y'all ever think the labels probably ever thought, man, Palm Beach thugging for real? Because I ain't gonna lie, that DVD went worldwide, bro. You gotta think.
Of course, it was a liability.
DVD, like, niggas seen that DVD. Niggas was terrified of Palm Beach. Like, the first you Palm Beach, bitch, you could be in Wisconsin somewhere. Talking about Palm Beach, gangsters and thugs. Oh my God. Like, you feel me? So
that didn't help.
Yeah, Rick Ross put us in a few songs and making us seem like, hey, you know what I mean? Whether
do you think the corporate world was scared of Palm Beach?
Oh, that's what got everything to change, man.
Cause you gotta think, like, bruh, nigga was scared to come. Like, you gotta think, nigga getting their ass beat downtown city place. Like, you see white people getting beat up, kids getting jumped
in front of businesses.
They like,
that's when I said that's why when I brought up the curse. That's when I brought up the curse, because we show too much was shown of what happened. So if you allow somebody to get on and represent the entire county and that end up going viral in the sense to where that would be the entire attitude, then that becomes a liability.
Yeah.
We don't as the youth, we not thinking that, oh, we representing a governmental system. We representing the law. We representing incorporations and these the theme of what's gonna come next in the governor's hand and all that. So when you doing these things, it's beyond you, especially once you start getting traction, because you thinking like just your homeboys hearing your stuff. You really start moving, that start going into higher hands too, that don't even really know your music, but they saying, all right, well, who is this? That's pushing and causing momentum, in our region. And then that's when it kind of makes it a little bit more difficult. And yeah, that's my take on it. I just felt like Palm Beach wanted something different than what we was actually trying to push to the forefront. Because for me personally, when I met everybody, people are beautiful people. Whether they was out there living that life for real, in honest, relaxed reality, these are all amazing people. People taking care of their kids. They can cook. A lot of these rappers in Palm Beach can cook. Toe Down. I had a conversation with Toe Down and T-Boy.
Yeah,
talking about how to cook rice for like an hour. Ain't had nothing. Yeah. They had the bellies. They talk about cooking rice,
so slim,
and Toby doing his thing. Shaq too. Shaq was us. Toe Down.
I don't play.
Yeah. Because they tried to tell Toe Down to use chicken broth, and Toe Down was like, nah, the water gonna make the broth. The water gonna make the flavor. He didn't want to use no shortcuts, and I remember this today because I was like, man, I respect them so much because they tried to use a shortcut with the chicken broth. Toe Down was like, no, the water gonna be the broth. You gonna use the flavor from that. You gonna throw you some complete season. He started naming off the seasonings and everything. And I'm like, so when you get around the community, you see us really beautiful people. Although we express and we paint what we see, and that's actually entertaining and real, and a perspective, and I guess a recording of history. But then beyond that, it's like, man, we some dope people. And that could be misconstrued, or it might be held over you for longer than it need to be. And we keep referencing gangsters and thugs. This probably like the fifth, sixth time this thing came up.
Yeah.
And everybody already really we all passed that.
Fact.
Now we want a lot of people to get the bags though. Many bags to you, 1040. Many bags.
Listen, man, many bags to y'all, bro. Blessings all around for sure.
Yeah.
To it. Palm Beach too popping, bro, to not be seen worldwide, bro. Like we bigger than that, bro. Like we good-hearted people. You know what I'm saying? From one of the richest zip codes in America, but so you call that bridge, bitch, you in the hood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas don't realize, like, bro, where we from, bro. Like, bro, Palm Beach has 80 billionaires that stay in Palm Beach. Over 80 billionaires in Palm Beach. Like, Michael Jordan stay in Palm. Like, niggas' favorite athletes stay in Palm Beach. Like, you feel me? Yeah. Trump stay in Palm Beach.
Rihanna.
Like, bro, everybody and their mama stayed from Jupiter to Boca. The richest zip codes in Florida. You feel me? So it just also that too is kind of like, man, it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? So you got billionaires that's around it that's not too far from this shit. So it's kind of like, you know, and a lot of history from Palm Beach getting erased too. You see when they did the movie code, like everybody got a you know what I'm saying? So it just, man, Palm Beach just getting rearranged, bro. And plus a lot of people from Palm Beach is not from Palm Beach, so they don't really give a fuck about the history that we really got also. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing.
For sure. So what you got cooking? Are there some artists you collab with recently that maybe that's you just waiting for those records to come out that you could speak on?
Shit, man, got shit for. I don't know if I can really say it.
Oh,
I don't know.
All right, I figured those were for shot.
All right, give us the hint. What city they from?
Shit, some from Philly, some from Atlanta, some from Louisiana.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, man.
So you working,
bro? And the thing about it is, it's just, bro. Like every day is just some brand new shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's a blessing, bro. Like everything I prayed for, like it came to pass, and like stuff I didn't expect to happen. Like, you feel me, bro? So it's still a journey, bro. And it's a career too, bro. So it's just like, it's not like it's a career. So a nigga still be doing shit here and there, learning and learning more like deeply into music and learning other cultures and genres and shit, and seeing what I could, you know what I'm saying, tap into.
Okay, so that's good. So you thinking about experimenting outside of hip hop?
Afrobeat?
Yeah, for sure. Afrobeat, yeah. You know, I'm Jamaican, bro. So you know what I'm saying. So I got
say less. All right.
I thought you was I thought you was Cameron Ave.
Man, listen. My pops, a quick life story. My pops, he did 18 years actually, and he got in trouble with 18 years when I was like 4 months, and he out now. And I visited Jamaica now since he been out. You know what I'm saying? Me and my pops spend time with each other now since he been a free man. That's just tapping back into my roots and everything now and all that. I'm from Flankers. You know what I'm saying?
Important.
So yeah, it's community in Montego Bay. You know what I'm saying? So you already know I'm in the hood. So listen. So it's just all that shit, just everything that I was doing back then, not everything. You know how life is, bro. She just started making sense as you get older. So bro, it's a life journey, because bro, life is music, bro. You feel me? So
that's what's up. No, that's what's up. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. What would be I know what would be one advice you would give to a upcoming producer right now, like in the times we in? Any advice you want to give them out there that they're somebody who's young and upcoming and want to get into the journey?
Man, build yourself up first. You know what I'm saying? Study music, learn music. Don't be no fuck nigga for sure. Bro, just maintain, you know what I'm saying, character. Everything a lesson, not no losses. That's another thing too. Like I ain't gonna say failures, but like can I say shortcomings? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. Like that.
Like my shortcoming, bro, it's a career. So I play sports too. So it's just like each session, I look at it as a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, then I should have did this. So next time, let me prep myself up with a little more. So it's just studying yourself, yourself, and study music. And bro, just have a pure heart, bro. And you ain't gotta try to be on everything. You know what I'm saying? All money ain't good money too. That's another thing. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Everything that's in your face ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You might see a fucking full table of food, don't mean
eat everything.
Eat everything. But a nigga think you don't want to be on everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? You always want to be on the right side of history for sure. Always. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you have any aspirations outside of music, like outside of production? Is there anything else you got your eyes on? Like you say, you used to rap. Is that something that's completely shot at this point? Or
nah, hell no. I don't want to be no rapper for sure. Hell no.
That pressure real.
You gotta wake up with a bulletproof vest on to be a rapper. Nah, hell no. Nah, but yeah, bro, really, bro, just I ain't gonna lie, I want to be on my Quincy Jones shit, be on my CEO shit mode. You know what I'm saying? Because just seeing how I can also, you know what I'm saying, like it feel good also just helping out people and helping them getting their first plat. Cause I remember the first time I got my first plat, and Double A helped me get my first plat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when I help people get their first plat, it's just like it's like a forever going on gift. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, as long as I do good, help people out, help their careers out, bro, that's good enough for me, bro. And whatever God bless me with, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love that. So just really be on my CEO shit, bro, soon for sure.
That's salute. Most people won't, consider you're already looking out for the future. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Oh, bro.
That's dope. We need more individuals like yourself, man. I think the county, the culture will be a lot further if we had more people. Not only, I mean, I know you got to get yourself right first, but when you do, you bringing others on board. That's dope.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, bro. Cause it's just like it's community, bro. And then like just seeing, like, even when I'm in Miami, I look around. Sometimes I might look around the room like, damn, bitch, it's straight Palm Beach niggas in the room. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Well, we in Miami doing big shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like I be looking, I'm like, nah, bro. It's like, nah, bro, Palm Beach, man, cause Palm Beach got some of the top producers in the game, bro. Like that producer down there, each big artist is a Palm Beach nigga behind it. So it's the rich history that's behind Palm Beach, but it's just like back to what we were saying earlier, like, man, how can we fix this situation? You know what I'm saying? Because everything that's going on is down at Palm Beach.
So we a low-key gym.
Man, a gym, bro, for sure, bro. Palm Beach. It's from songwriters. When I'm down there, songwriter, you might say, nigga, you don't know, you might think he probably from somewhere else. You know what
I've always said, I think I was a teenager in high school. I said, man, we're Palm Beach is a gym. We got everybody here. We got songwriters, we got producers, we got athletes to football, soccer, basketball, to rappers, to singers, to producers. We have it, and I don't know. I always said we have to all come together, and kind of like how you said, man, not no label thing. If it has to be that, then it could be that, but we got to find a way. I think it's within us to come together to get this thing to work, man, because it's just too much of us here to not make this work,
bro. It is too much. Like, I don't know, maybe we come to some big ass conglomerate type shit, bro, like music, outlet, sports team. Bitch, we need everything, goddamn it, because like, bro, everything is here, bro. Like, you know, like how to make a cake, bitch, all the ingredients right in our face to make this big ass cake. All the ingredients right here. So it's just like,
I think listen, I just figured out what's gonna fix it all. You listening?
What's up? I'm listening.
We all just gotta make Xposure the biggest podcast. That way, when anybody drop, if this is the biggest outlet, when anybody drop, nothing ain't gonna go unheard.
Facts.
I just solved it. I fixed it, Drego.
I think that's it, man. That could be it. You know what I'm saying? As long, but everybody want a piece of the pie. So I don't know, man. That's just one recipe.
Man, a lot of niggas be wanting 100% of nothing, bro. That's all niggas be wanting. You know what I'm saying? Like a pie made for a reason. You feel me? Like that's another. I'll probably say that sometimes. Sometimes everybody just want their own, but bro, what's 100% of nothing, bro? And that's one thing that OZ and Shife taught me. They're like, man, cause it's just like, bro, we come from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like we always think that somebody try to fuck us over. We all, you know what I'm saying? Cause where we come from. So sometimes we niggas, where we from, we just want ownership. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's like, bro, you gotta give a little to get something, bro. You gotta work your way up. You gotta go through the system. You gotta learn this shit, bro. So I'll probably say that, bro. Sometimes they be wanting 100% of something and they don't know shit about it, and you get 100% of nothing, and then they probably come to that, then be like, man, what the fuck, this flat ass cake, man? What the fuck? Like, bro, if you would have had 2 or 3 people help you with this cake,
right?
That's all.
Everybody eat, right?
Everybody eat, but you want to cook it yourself, and nobody don't get to eat.
Right. You're not
Yes,
even
sir.
getting it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I do got a
so,
question too. I do got one more question that's definitely on my mind. Is have you ever had a situation where you produce this record, and sometimes as producers, you guys have idea for it. You probably got the this is the tone, or this is the topic it's got to be about, but then the artist goes in a totally different direction with the record. Have you ever had a situation like that, and how did you approach it? Were you comfortable enough to tell that artist your input, and how was that received?
Damn.
And you ain't got to say the person's name, of course, but I just want to. We're just talking about the situation.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I remember one time I tried to be like, oh yeah, boy, I feeling this shit. It was a female artist and everything. Because most females, they listen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, I'm gonna say the little line. But I know, so I slide the beat playing. I was like, say something, yeah, my pussy what a da. She like, no. I was like, let me just shut up.
That's it.
Oh my, you got that. You got that. It was something I had said, and she was like, oh no. I was like,
hey,
I was like, damn. I was like, fuck. But yo, bro,
she ended up just doing her own thing with the record.
I don't even think that she even came out.
Oh,
I don't think she did. Nah, you know how sometimes and that's another thing too with a lot of young producers. Well, I ain't gonna say young, but a lot of upcoming producers, man, just because an artist rap on your shit, don't mean it's gonna come out.
Right.
So 10 out of 10, you might be working on this project for 6 months to a year. You would see from 6 months to a year, you with this person every day. So y'all loving this music, y'all hating this music, and you might not make the cut. Then what? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, you need strong faith. You know what I'm saying? Faith as a mustard seed for real, bro. Like, bro, like you really need faith in this, bro. Like you need faith because 10 out of 10, you get paid from that shit. You get paid then like a year later for the song. They're another type shit. So it's just like anything you do, you just think of next year. You ain't nothing gonna happen next year. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? So you need.
That's the part of it. That's the part of it I really hate. And I've seen certain contracts, they'll intentionally write in when you'll get paid after a certain they letting you know you the last person gonna get any money, but we want you to do all this work up front.
Yeah, ain't got
the right. Even sometimes when the money there, and it's been situations where artists will get mad. I mean, producers will get mad at the artist, but it's outside of the artist because it's in the contract that this money got to come from from somewhere else in a budget that's already approved. But then everybody running around, and then you waiting all this time, and you ain't even getting paid for the work. So it's very frustrating. And I've did stuff where people ain't never get paid, and we worked for a while and they ain't never get paid, and from big producers and everything like that. Fortunately, some of them was already well off to where they got money, so it ain't nothing for them to go and just studio hop so that they not even thinking they in that cycle to where these random checks just coming. So now it's like, all right, I know these random checks coming because I'm going around doing crazy amounts of work in all these studios for nothing, and it's finally trickling in. So it's like this delay and overlap, but that mess it up to that process mess it up for those who are putting in legitimate work and ain't guaranteed nothing, and it just it mess up the spirit of the American dream. I feel like these producers that be coming in these sessions, like, you need to talk to your label because I need a stipend or something. Like, we ain't coming in here for nothing. Like, people got kids and everything. They got a dishwasher that's broke. Like, nah, we gotta get
shit,
something.
Yeah. See that thing? Yo, bro. That I ain't gonna lie, that's the tough titty to suck on because it's just like these labels don't.
Hey, wait, say
tough titty to suck on.
Say the tough titty to suck on again. Say the tough titty.
Long ass titty, dude. Big ass titty to suck on. But it's just like, bro, like, man, it's a business, bro. It's still a job. It's like Walmart don't give a fuck. If you work at anything, Walmart, CVS, the Kennel Club or something, they don't give a fuck how you get there. They don't give a fuck what you ate. They don't give a fuck, bitch, if your baby got a goddamn ear infection. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Can you come in today? Not okay. Somebody will cover your shift. If you ain't, your ass fired. So, man, that's why sometimes you just gotta get your hustle on. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do, bro. If you got you know what I'm saying, a team, a loyal team, if you got your girlfriend, or if you're a female, you got your boyfriend, and you grinding, get into it, man, you just gotta have people that believe in you, you know what I'm saying, believe in you, and you know what I'm saying, and once you build up a catalog, you ain't really gotta worry about the advancements and everything. OZ, come on, tell them the T-Pain story real quick.
Okay.
Done with this session. Hold on.
Perfect timing. Oh, legend.
I am legend.
Legend. OZ, what's happening? OZ, what's good?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Working late. You know, I should have told the story in my own interview. I hate encroaching on 1040's, but me and Shai were working with Khaled, right? It was late night. We were leaving the studio, and Hit Factory is right around the corner from Khaled's place. So we get there, and T-Pain is there. There's a van with like a stripper pole, and you know all sorts of music was coming out of there. I guess he had a Lamborghini or a Ferrari right there, a nice red one. And then we go to where he's standing, and we see an orange hearse. You know, a hearse like for funerals.
Yeah.
And it was an orange hearse, right? And out of the back of the hearse, it's open, right? And there's a coffin sticking out of it. And then over the lid of the coffin that's open, there were 4 LED screens playing porn. And then when we look inside the coffin, there's a skeleton in there with T-Pain's, you know, huge big ass chain on the skeleton. And me and Shep are looking at each other like, what the fuck?
Y'all in a dream?
Yeah, this shit don't sound real.
And T-Pain turns around to us, and he's sitting there, he's standing next to us drinking his Nouveau. And by the way, I still have the Nouveau bottle that he gave us. And he turns around and goes, yeah, that's what happens when you make a lot of money. I have pictures of this shit, so I will send you the pictures so you can flash them.
Please, that'd be dope.
Actually, they're on my Facebook. I will send you the pictures because I'm not lying about this shit. This is something that I cannot make up, and I forgot to tell that story. That's one of the craziest.
Wow.
What? It don't sound real. To your point, it don't sound real.
It don't sound real, but when you see the
sounds like make believe shit.
I seen it. He watching midget porn. I seen it. He's watching midget porn.
What's that?
Midget porn?
Interracial midget porn.
Are you sure? I don't remember that.
Interracial midget porn.
Yeah. 1040 zoomed in. 1040 zoomed in.
Looks like,
don't tell nobody.
You're telling everybody.
He said, "Don't tell nobody," but he said it on the pod. That's about to be that's gonna be a highlight. Interracial midget porn. Y'all, hey, I ain't mad at that.
I did not say
if
that.
you're gonna do it, be creative.
I don't think it was, but
I just fucking T-Pain with. I just fucking wish I had
respect for T-Pain.
Respect T-Pain.
I love that, man.
Go.
Hey man, that's another goat.
T-Pain to go ahead to get you.
All right, I'm gonna leave 1040 with his thing. I just wanted you to pop that in there.
No, thank you, OZ. We was waiting for you to come back. Hey, we love you too, man.
Love
All right, OZ. All right, drive safe.
Hey, 1040. We appreciate, listen, legend. I want to say, first of all, thank you for blessing us with your presence. Continue doing the great work that you're doing in the world, because I know you from Palm Beach, but you're impacting, you're touching the world out there. And we just want to say I know from myself, and I know the boys gonna speak too, salute, man, because I've been hearing the name for so long. It is amazing to put a name with a face, and I just want to salute you, brother, for doing what you do. And we are trying to be the change in South Florida and in our community, Palm Beach, of having an outlet where people like yourself could definitely get their flowers, and we can definitely push the culture forward in the entertainment business and beyond.
For sure. Appreciate that, brother. For sure. Love.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, much blessings y'all way, bro. Appreciate me having on y'all show, bro. And then, bro, the game plan, you know, when we're chopping it up, bro, you know what I'm saying? It go get though, bro. For sure. Hey, cause Palm Beach, a rich county, bro. It's so much rich history, bro. And then once y'all start bringing on, and then that reach, you know what I'm saying? That's growing and growing and growing. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Palm Beach got a story to tell, bro.
Oh, I know that's right.
For sure.
All right, man. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you for doing your thing, for all that you do for us. In your travels beyond what we actually see in your representation. So that's a beautiful thing. We don't always get to speak to the people that's representing us outside of our knowledge. So
for sure, appreciate that.
No, I just appreciate you for being a great inspiration, man. Inspiration to just Palm Beach County, man. Appreciate you, man.
For sure, bro. Love, bro. For sure.
Yeah, sure. And 1040, if people want to get at you, what are your handles? Do you got a website? Like, how can people get in contact with you?
If you want to get in contact with me, my Instagram is 1040 with 2 underscores. My Twitter, is it Twitter?
It's X now.
But you can call it Twitter.
Triple X, midget porn, interracial, whatever.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
But my Twitter or my X is I got my 40. And that's pretty much it, bro. You know,
okay.
All that. Yeah, my Instagram and my Twitter, that's pretty much it. I just be on TikTok just looking at random shit from time to time. I just looking up new artists or some shit. So be on TikTok like that. But that's pretty much it, bro. That's my handles right there. New shit on the way, 2024. I'm kicking the dough. Palm Beach with me, bro. Palm Beach forever.
I tuned into another episode of Xposure, and we are. Yes, sir.
It's more than just a podcast. It's exposure.